Mr. Speaker, the leader of the House is misleading this House. Mr. Speaker, he submits that the President has met all his promises to the nation. It is not true and it is not factual. Mr. Speaker, this government promised the women banking policy. Only 50 million. Only 50 million. Only 50 million. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, two, they made a huge commitment to agriculture. If you look at the budget, they allocated 1.5 billion cedis. Of the 1.5 billion, 900 million plus goes into compensation. Nothing for agriculture. Mr. Speaker, he pretended he didn't hear me on the 24-hour economy. In his SONA, in the State of the Nation address, the President promised this House that when the Finance Minister comes, he would introduce the 24-hour economy in a policy. Mr. Speaker, government financial policy outlines its budget for the year. The Finance Minister didn't say anything. The Finance Minister ran away from their own flagship initiative. The issue of taxes. You said you were going to take away the taxes at the ports. Apart from the e-levy, what have you done? Mr. Speaker, for you to now rise on your feet to mislead Ghanaians that you've met all your promises. Where is the woman banking?
I'll give you the floor.
Where is the 50 million? You promised when you were swearing in your deputy ministers. You said there will be some deputy ministers coming the following week. That was 3 months ago. Walk the talk. Walk the talk. Walk the talk. What is happening? Where is the 24-hour economy? The youth,
thank you very
the
much,
mass,
Honorable
the youth.
Minority Leader.
You promised jobs.
Honorable Minority Leader, thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, I'm concluding.
Yes.
You promised the Ghanaian youth 1 job, 3 shifts. You promised Ghanaians 1 job, 3 shifts. Today, no job for the youth. You come here, the finance minister, instead of paying contractors who have taken loans, businessmen who have taken loans, the road contractors, you won't pay them. You come here, you say we should commend you. You won't pay contractors. You are waiting to pay them after mid-year, and then you say the dollar, the CD is stable. We are interested in fluidity in the economy. Finance minister, are you paying them? Businesses are not importing. Spare parts are not available because they don't have the means.
Minority Leader, is that your conclusion?
What business? Are you promoting business? You are not promoting
Honorable
business.
Minority
and
Leader.
then you come and tell us that you are
Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I rest my case. Rule him out of order. He's misleading the House. The leader of the House is misleading the House.
Majority Leader, you have the floor.
You are misleading the House.
Majority Leader, you have the floor.
Where is Ken? Where is Ken? Where is Ken? You promised us that you will bring Ken to this house. He came to this house and made a promise. You promised this house that you will produce Ken. You will produce Ken of Odiata in May. We are in June. This is the 10th of June. Where is Ken of Odiata? Mr. Speaker, he should no longer be heard in this house. Because when he makes promises, he doesn't fulfill them. He comes here and makes promises and never fulfills them. And yet he is questioning.
Minority Leader, this is the presentation of a bill. First reading. This is first reading.
Mr. Speaker, would the majority side, Mr. Speaker, would the majority side extend some courtesy? Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr.
With
Speaker,
all due respect.
Mr. Speaker, would the Interior Minister show some courtesy? Would the Interior Minister show some courtesy?
Honorable Minority Leader, I employ both of you to resume your seats. I employ both of you to resume your seat. Humbly resume your seat.
Mr. Speaker, you called me.
Humbly resume your seat. Both of you kindly resume your seat with all apology. With all apology. With all apology to both of you, resume your seat.
Honourable members, the energy sector.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, the surprises are becoming one too many. Mr. Speaker, how can the finance minister in one breath repeal e-levy and reintroduce e-levy? Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, we went into conclave. The issues that he just raised as justification for running this bill through a certificate of urgency, it never came up. Mr. Speaker, will the Interior Minister, who was up challenging me, ask the Finance Minister to tell us under what rule he came under? Mr. Speaker, what is the precedent that is being set? Mr. Speaker, Hansa is watching. Hansa is taking note. One day, it will come and hound them. If today they think they have no mess, they will bulldoze their way. So be it. Have your pleasure. But bear in mind that someday what you are doing will come and haunt you. Mr. Speaker, with all the justification, what stopped him from engaging this side of the House? This morning, I must be honest that the majority leader whispered to me that something of urgent importance, of urgent value would come. But Mr. Speaker, it is only important that we engage and you let us know. You come with your justification. You came here to present your budget. You presented your budget saying you are not going to introduce new taxes, new levies. Then you turn around, you say you are repealing e-levy. You are all over the place. Now you are bringing back e-levy. And then you say that the Ghanaian public will not feel it. Mr. Speaker, you repeal e-levy, reintroduce e-levy. That's what you are doing. What are you? This is the e-levy. You have introduced e-levy. Then you say that you run it through certificate of urgency. Mr. Speaker,
honourable members,
the e-levy being introduced.
Honourable members, this is a house of record.
What is it?
Honourable members, this is a house of record. The bill introduced, which I have just referred, is energy sector levies bill. It is e-levy. So this is not electronic levy.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, allow the minority to have its say. You allowed the minister to speak. What is energy sector levy? Short form e-levy, is it not it? The energy. What is energy? Is it not E? How do you spell energy? Is it not capital E? The short form of the law, the levy, is e-levy. You are reintroducing e-levy. That's what you are doing. Reintroducing e-levy. And you are going to tax Ghanaians. Mr. Speaker, and you say under certificate of urgency.
Yes, Honourable Minister for Interior.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think the minority leader should know that as one of the leaders in the House, he must learn to respect the rules of the House. Mr. Speaker, the way the minority leader keeps hijacking the floor, he rises, he doesn't make reference to any rule, he speaks out of rules, he just speaks. It's absolutely wrong, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to refer the House to Order 160, under which this business that I just concluded was done. 160. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, a sponsor may submit a bill to Parliament without publication in the Gazette, where the sponsor of the bill consider the bill to be of urgent nature. Mr. Speaker, the Speaker shall refer a bill to the appropriate committee for determination of the agency or otherwise of the presentation and the first reading. Mr. Speaker, 3. Where the committee determines that the bill is of an urgent nature, the committee shall inform the House by a report. Where it is determined by the appropriate committee of the House that a particular bill is of an urgent nature, the provision of Article 106. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
Speaker, I believe that each one of us here has a right to express a view. Mr. Speaker, one of the things we can all do to bring peace to this house is when we patiently hear one another. I got up and you recognized me, and it was not for me to say I want to debate it. Mr. Speaker, I expressed a concern, and the concern was because we always meet at conclave. Whatever we do in this house, there's always a pre-sitting discussion. The issue never came up. I only saw an order paper addendum being sprung as a surprise on us. It was a reason why I got up. Mr. Speaker, now, for Honorable Muntaka Mubarak,
Honorable Minority Leader, you would have been justified if you said exactly that. But you went further to say they are introducing e-levy.
Mr. Speaker, may I finish? Mr. Speaker, you heard him in silence. Please hear me too. Mr. Speaker, for the Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, who I so much respect, to be on his feet, to use certain words the way he did. Mr. Speaker, I thought that Honorable Mahama getting up would use the opportunity to address it, because, Mr. Speaker, he has been in leadership before. I will not want any of my colleagues here to be disrespectful to you. Never. We're here to debate. All I was saying was that the matter did not come up at pre-sitting. The majority leader whispered to me that the finance minister would bring up something. The energy minister had whispered to me that we would engage. All I was trying to draw the attention of the House to was that we were not pre-informed. For you to get up and to attack my person, that anytime I get up, I don't just get up to speak, I get recognition before. And if you, Muntaka Mubarak, who I so much respect, today you are Interior Minister, you want to hijack the leadership and then attack me? No, please, colleagues, all of you at the back bench, one of the things I don't do is to disrespect you. Please, let's put all things aside, please, with respect. We are colleagues. If I raise the issue and you don't agree, get up and respond. I have been in that black seat before. I don't disrespect colleagues, and I am surprised. Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, those days, in the 6th and 7th Parliament, he was always concerned about the way Honorable Chairman Sabonsu. I can refer him to answer. How Honorable Chairman Sabonsu use certain words to describe certain matters, and he would always protest. I expect you not to be the one to be attacking me. I expect you not to be the one to be using certain words, and then when you get up, you say you will withdraw. If you decide not to withdraw, I can force you. And I will plead with Speaker to get you to withdraw. Let Hansa have a record of what you have just done. And Honorable Ayeriga, we have just started. It's my job to also protect you from this side. If today a colleague of yours sees an opportunity to attack me merely because I'm raising a genuine concern, when the matter did not come up at leadership discussion, and Speaker allowed him to speak all out, and you think that it is not proper for him to do the needful, I'm not worried. As a minority leader, I expect more of such attacks, and more will come. It is a price I will pay for being a minority leader. If the intolerance level has said that I will be attacked by no less a person than the Interior Minister, who I so much respect. Mr. Speaker, I leave him and all his words to posterity.
Honourable members, we will make progress. The statement that behaving like a small child is ordered to be expunged from the record. Yes,
you will not grant it, so be it. Mr. Speaker, with the greatest respect, I will not allow certain precedent to be set. What is the purpose of this dispatch box? Clerk took the House. Advice Speaker, this dispatch box is for us. It's for us. This side is for us. We can choose to let any member use our dispatch box. What is happening here? Is it for the majority to determine, Mr. Speaker? No way. If they don't want to answer the question, so be it.
Honourable members, order. Honourable members, the rule is very clear. The dispatch box is really for the ministers. But when leaders are going to make special statements, then they can make the statement using the dispatch box, not when they are to ask questions. Our members, the rule is very clear. So let's follow the rules and operate within the ambit of the rules. Unless I am shown the order under which a leader is supposed to ask questions from the dispatch box. Unless you point at the order for me.
Mr. Speaker, is there any provision, is there any order that says that the minority leader must come into the dispatch board for a special statement? Which order says so? Which order says so? Tell us which order. Mr. Speaker, let us stop what we are doing. Let us stop what you are doing. One day, it will come and hand somebody. This dispatch box is for the minority. They have theirs.
Honourable Minority Leader, if you won't take your chance to ask the question, may I move to another question?
Mr. Speaker, if it is your pleasure
Minister
to allow him to do so,
for Interior, you may now take a question from Honourable Xavier Kojo Sosu. Honourable Xavier, you have the floor.
Speaker, I don't intend to debate you. I am opposed to the application from my colleagues for a simple reason that we have two dispatch boxes, one for the majority, one for the minority. In leadership, Mr. Speaker, I will not encourage a precedent that one day will come and haunt us. We, the five of us, at any point, if we want to use, or any of our members with the leave of leadership and with the indulgence of Speaker want to use the dispatch box, this side is for us. Now, for a member to say that there is an express provision in the standing orders, so a leader, if he chooses to be in the dispatch box to ask his question, he cannot, and he's being stopped. Mr. Speaker, I will not challenge you. I want everything to be for the record. I won't challenge you. I would protest and sit down. I won't challenge you because this is strange. This is our dispatch box. This is ours. What are we doing to our democracy because somebody has overwhelming numbers? No problem, Mr. Speaker. If you accede to them, I will sit down. No problem. But it is sad. Let's be careful what we are doing to ourselves. This is our dispatch box.
You are to rise and ask your question. Would you ask the question?
Mr. Speaker, with respect, thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, with respect, I rise to ask the Minister of Interior the circumstances surrounding the raid on the residence of the former governor of Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, by 20 heavily armed operatives led by Richard Jakwa, Director of Special Operations at the National Security Secretariat on the morning of Wednesday, 19th March 2025. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister, your response to the question.
Mr. Speaker, I choose where I would want to be. These are ours. Mr. Speaker, these are our bona fides. You can't interfere with it. Any member can come here. It is ours. Yours is there. Yes, that is yours. This is ours.
You see, Honorable Minority Leader,
Mr. Speaker,
with all due respect, if your members get up to come to the dispatch box and speak, and you are saying that this is for you, so every member can come here and speak. Is that the practice? Is that the rule? So what difference does it make if you ask your question from the dispatch box and you rise to ask a supplementary question from your place? Members.
Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Interior Minister tells us in his answer that the warrant allowing them to search was properly procured. Would he be kind enough to tell this House the purpose for which the search was conducted?
The purpose for which the search was conducted?
Mr. Speaker, it was to aid an existing investigation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the minister can choose to be evasive. That is his own matter. How can you be general?
Honorable Minority Leader, you don't dictate the answer that the minister is supposed to give to your question. So why lies the case that the minister can choose to be evasive?
Mr. Speaker, he is my former friend, and he knows. He's a former friend. Mr. Speaker, if he says that there was an application to the court, what it presupposes is that there was an affidavit accompanying. Mr. Speaker, you see the Attorney General.
Honorable Member, he has provided the answer. Do you have any further supplementary question?
Mr. Speaker, what he is saying is that there was an investigation and they deposed to an affidavit. An investigation is not allowed. There must be a reason, a particular reason, for which you go to a man's house to search. Are you aware that when the officers got to Dr. Addison's house, they said they were looking for cash? Are you aware?
Honorable Member, that cannot be a supplementary question.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, is the minister aware that upon entering the premises of Dr. Addison, the officers did not comply with the terms of the search warrant? And if he's unaware, would he be surprised?
Honorable Member, the officer has never said anything about complying with the warrant terms or not. Supplementary questions must flow from the answer given by the minister.
Mr. Speaker, the minister said the officers who executed the search warrant complied. These were his words. He said they complied. Mr. Speaker, he said they complied. They did so in accordance with law.
I have heard they went with a warrant.
Mr. Speaker, he has his answer. Can he share it with you? Because he said they complied. And I'm saying, would he be surprised to hear that they did not indeed comply with the terms of the order as he's telling this House?
Yes, Honorable Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker,
Mr. Speaker, our standing orders are very clear on questions that can be admitted, and that includes supplementary questions. A question shall not, Order 86, a question shall not, F, solicit the expression of an opinion or the solution of an abstract legal case or a hypothetical proposition. Hypothetical proposition. Soliciting opinions. All the questions that he's been asking are soliciting opinions, raising hypothetical questions, making charges that he cannot substantiate. Mr. Speaker, before you ask questions, make sure your facts are well known to you and that you can substantiate the facts. If we ask you to substantiate any charge that the officers went beyond the terms of their warrant, will you be able to substantiate it here? Please, let's follow the rules when we are asking questions. They are very clear. They are very, very clear. Let's read the rules and let's act according to the rules. It will make life easy. But when you try to go outside the rules and we try to stop you, then you start complaining that you are being gagged as a minority.
I just want to add Order 89.
89? Yes.
89 one said, as soon as a question is answered, any member, beginning with a member who asks the question, may without notice ask supplementary question for further clarification of any matter of fact on the answer. Yes. But the supplementary question shall not introduce a matter not included in the original question. So let's operate within the rules.
Mr. Speaker, the minister tells us in his answer that these 20 heavily armed operatives, led by Mr. Richard Jakpa, Director of Special Operations at the National Security Secretariat, who on the morning of Wednesday, 19th of March 2025, searched the premises of Dr. Addison, the former governor, did so within the law. Mr. Speaker, in view of the public complaint, the complaint that came out of Dr. Addison regarding the mode of the search, would the minister take steps to address these? Mr. Speaker, will the other colleagues allow the minister to pay attention to the question? Instead of becoming coaches, they say they don't want hypothetical questions. This is not hypothetical. Would the minister focus? Would the minister focus? Now, Afenyo markin has one question. Many coaches. Let me deal with the minister. He's capable. Mr. Speaker, doesn't matter. Mr. Speaker, in view of the complaint from Dr. Addison regarding the manner of the search, the public outcry as a result of the entering of his premises at dawn, banging of doors, forcefully opening his door. Mr. Speaker, would the minister take these public concerns on board in future operations? Would he take it on board in future operations?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, so far as I'm concerned, I have neither received a complaint from Dr. Addison or any member of the public about the operation that was carried on the said day. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, it is very rich. It is very rich.
Honorable Leader, be reminded of Order 89 too.
Very well, sure. Mr. Speaker, I'm concluded. I don't have anything more apart from the last thing that I'm going to do. Mr. Speaker, it is very rich that the minister is telling this House that he is not heard of any public outcry regarding this action by the national security operatives. Be that the case, would he want to reach out to Dr. Addison to follow up on the excesses of the action of the national security operatives? Would he follow up?
Honorable members, question overruled. Yes, honorable member, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr.